Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Srijan Study Circle. In my previous video, we have discussed about the natural satellites or the moon. So in our today's video, we are going to continue with that. In our today's video, we are going to discuss about the constellations. Now, what are these constellations and all we are going to see in our today's video. So, without wasting any other time, myself Srijan Vadvi, I am the founder of Srijan Study Circle. Let us dive into our today's video titled Constellation. Before knowing about the constellations, we have to know about the stars. Now, as we all know that the stars are the huge ball of the gas, light and heat. So, this all mix up together to form the stars. These stars are formed many million years ago. Now, the second smallest star and the nearest star to the earth is the sun. It is the second smallest star. So now the distance of the sun to the earth is nearly 150 kilometers. Okay, a million kilometers. Sorry, 150 million kilometers. And the next nearest star to our earth is Proxima Centauri, which is about 40 trillion kilometers from the earth. So you can imagine how far are these stars. So they are visible to us very small in size. And whenever these stars come together and form some patterns, they are only known as constellations. Before knowing about this, we have to know about the pole star and the Sirius. So now the pole star is the star which is situated in the north. It is the star which shows the north direction. Okay, the people or who travel along the seas, they look at the pole star to identify the direction. And what is about the Sirius is that Sirius is the biggest, brightest star. Not biggest, it is the brightest star in the universe. So these both are related to our today's video of constellations. First, also we have to know about the light year. Now, I think I have told about the light year once in one of my previous video. In this video also I will going to revise it. So, the light is the fastest traveler in the universe, and this travels about 300,000 kilometers. Okay, 300,000 kilometers or 3 lakh kilometers per second. Now, if this light travels a whole year, then the distance traveled by the light is known as a light year. So, this is also very important. Now, let us move further into our today's video by the digital way. So, now we are going to study about the constellations. Now, what are constellations? We all know constellations are the group of stars which make patterns which can be identified easily. So, there are mainly 88 constellations found in the universe till now. And there are some major constellations. Now, we are going to discuss them in our today's video. Okay, most of the constellations are named after the Roman and the Greek gods, and they appear to move from east to west. Okay, stars and these constellations appear to move from east to west because of the rotation of the earth on its axis. And constellations does not have only some stars. Okay, they are having large number of stars, but we can see only the brightest. Mainly we tell there are 7 stars in the constellations, 10, 11, but no, there are much stars like thousands, millions, but we can see only the brightest in the shape or the constellation. And some of the constellations appear in northern or southern hemisphere, or either northern or southern, but we cannot see them in the opposite side, only some. if the constellation appear in northern hemisphere, then we cannot see them in southern hemisphere. Similarly, if they appear in southern hemisphere, we cannot see them in the northern hemisphere of the earth. So this is about the constellations. Now again we are going to discuss the constellations appear according to the seasons, times and places. Some constellations appear in winter, some in rainy, some in summer, and similarly they have some specific time and places. Okay, and among the 88 constellations, 48 constellations were identified in the ancient time itself, and the remaining 40 were added in some recent centuries. Okay, 48 were constellations were found or identified and in the very ancient time. On the basis of astrology, the Babylonians discovered nearly 12 constellations. They were named during 2500 to 2000 BC. Okay, 12 constellations were named by the Babylonians in the 2500 to 2000 BC. Okay, and Roman and Greek astronomers found more than 2/3 of the constellations. So only most of the constellations are named after the Roman and the Greek gods. The word constellation came from two Latin words that are con. Con means together and stella means the star. The together stars means constellations. The smallest constellation is the crux, which is also known as the cross. Okay, it is in the shape of cross. And the biggest one is the Hydra. And the Taurus, the bull, it is also a name of constellations, which is the oldest named constellation. Now we are going to discuss about one by one about the constellation. One of the most famous constellation, that is Ursa Major. Okay, we can see this Ursa Major in the summer time, in the early part of the night. That means before 9 o'clock or after 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. We can see this Ursa Major. It is also known as the Great Bear. Okay, or the Saptarishi in India. It is known as Saptarishi in India because there are 7 prominent stars in this constellations. Sapta means 7 in Sanskrit, and Rishi refers to the sages. Okay, the 7 stars refer to the 7 main rishis in Hinduism. So this is also known as Saptarishi in India, and also it is known as the Great Bear. Okay, which Ursa Major. Ursa means great and Ursa bear. Okay, bear, the Great Bear. Ursa means bear. Now, this is the image of Saptarishi. The Saptarishi are Marichi, Vasishta, Angaris, Pulastya, Atri, Kartu and Pilaha. Okay, you can see this. It is looks like a dipper, which we can call it as a cup. Okay, with an handle. It appears like a big dipper used for drinking water in ancient times. This kind of dippers were used to drink water in the ancient times. Ursa Major constellation appears to revolve around the pole star. This Ursa Major, it looks like it is revolving around the pole star. What is pole star? It is I have told in the beginning of the video. Also, these constellations move from the east to west because of the rotation of the earth in its axis. By the help of this Ursa Major constellation, we can look at the pole star. Okay, Orion. Orion is another popular constellation. Okay, it can be seen during the late evenings of the winter. Okay, we can see it in the winter, while Ursa Major in the summer. It mainly have 7 or 8 bright stars. Okay, as you are seeing in the background too. It is called also called as the hunter. It is in the shape of hunter, so it is called as the hunter. Orion the hunter. There are 3 middle star that shows the belt of the Orion, or the refers to the belt of the Orion. You can see here too that it locates the Orion's belt. The brightest star in the sky, that is Ceres, is located near the Orion, the hunter. Okay, the brightest star, that is Sirius, as I've told in the beginning, it is also located near to the this Orion. Now last constellation which I am going to cover in our today's video, that is Cassiopeia. This is also one of the prominent constellation in the northern side of the sky. It is visible during the winter in the early part of the night, that is from 6 to 8. It looks like the destroyed W or M. Okay, it looks like W or M. It is the 25th largest constellation. Okay, it is the 25th largest constellation. The 5 major stars which we can see in this image too, that are Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta and Asplepian Cassiopeia. So this is the these are the 5 major brightest stars of this constellation, and this Cassiopeia is named after the queen of the country on the northern coast of Africa according to the Greek mythology. Okay, this is named after the queen of the northern coast of Africa. So I hope you all have understood and enjoyed our today's video. If you have enjoyed them, please give it a like, share this video with your friends and relatives, and also subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon if you are new, and also comment down in the comment section below the topic which you need for our next video. So I will meet you with another new interesting topic, or we will continue this topic only in our next video. Till then, thank you so much for watching. Bye.